Hello, darlings. It's your resident Cupid-in-Chief, Mr. Love, the world's most shamelessly nosy romantic. Today we're talking about a man who spent the 90s as Hollywood's most eligible heartbreaker before quietly becoming the industry's most boring, and I mean that as the highest compliment, married man. Matt Damon went from Oscar-winning Golden Boy to Jason Bourne to devoted husband and father of 4, and somewhere in between he left a trail of red carpets, public breakups, and one seriously unfortunate talk show appearance. Grab your popcorn, because this timeline has an Oprah cameo, a Metallica plot twist, and a bartender who changed everything. Let's go. Long before he was an Oscar winner, young Matt was just a Harvard kid, falling for a fellow student named Skylar Satenstein. Their romance was long distance and lasted about a year. But oh, did it leave a mark. Damon liked her so much he later named a character after her. Yes, that Skylar, the one Minnie Driver played in Good Will Hunting, was inspired by this real college sweetheart. Talk about carrying a torch into your Oscar speech. Skylar herself went on to become an ER physician and later married, wait for it, Metallica's Lars Ulrich. From Harvard hallways to head-banging arenas, this woman had range. Did Matt know he was writing his heart onto a page that would win him an Academy Award? I doubt it, but isn't it delicious that he did? Enter the relationship that launched 1,000 tabloid headlines. Matt met Minnie Driver on the set of Good Will Hunting, and their off-screen chemistry was every bit as electric as it was on camera. They stepped out publicly in the summer of 1997, and just months later, Matt was on David Letterman, gushing that Minnie pretty much rocked my world. So romantic. Except a month after that, he announced he was single during an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and by most accounts, that was how Minnie herself found out it was over. She called it fantastically inappropriate, and honestly, who could blame her? To make matters worse, weeks later they were both nominated for Oscars for the very film that brought them together, and cameras caught her looking utterly heartbroken while Matt and Ben Affleck celebrated their screenplay win. A sweet romance with a combustible ending, Minnie's words, not mine. But I couldn't have said it better myself. While Minnie was still very much in the picture, whispers started swirling that Matt had a flirtation with Claire Danes during a rocky patch in her on-again, off-again relationship with musician Ben Lee. Nothing was ever confirmed by either party, and it never developed into anything documented beyond gossip pages. Was it real, or just Hollywood rumor mill noise? We may never know, but I do love a good what if. Barely had the Oprah dust settled when Matt turned up on the Oscar party circuit with none other than Winona Ryder, reportedly introduced through Gwyneth Paltrow. This one lasted over 2 years, practically an eternity by Hollywood standards, and both kept remarkably quiet about it, casually dodging interview questions while praising each other's talent instead. They finally called it quits in 2000, and Damon later joked the breakup happened for reasons far more pedestrian than any tabloid fantasy. What's fascinating is how it changed him. After 2 very public, very scrutinized romances, Matt reportedly decided he'd had enough of dating quote, celebrities. Loyal to the end, he even defended Winona publicly when she faced legal trouble the following year. Not every ex gets that kind of grace, don't you think? After the Ryder chapter closed, Matt pivoted hard toward privacy, and along came Odessa Whitmire. Not an actress, not a model, but a personal assistant who worked for none other than Ben Affleck and Gwyneth Paltrow. This relationship stayed refreshingly out of the spotlight, which honestly tells you everything about where Matt's head was at post-Winona. He wanted normal, and Odessa was proof he meant it. See, Mr. Love always says, sometimes the quiet ones are the healthiest ones. Reports floated that Matt had a brief, low-key connection with Anne Hathaway sometime in the early 2000s, described more as a friendship that flirted with something deeper than a defined romance. It was never substantiated with dates, events, or confirmations from either side. Filed under. Intriguing, unproven, moving on. As Matt drifted toward his most private era yet, British actress Rona Mitra's name popped up briefly in connection with his. The rumor never got official confirmation from either camp, and reports describe it as short-lived and largely event-free, a blip on the radar, but a blip we're contractually obligated to mention. Here's a fun one. Matt's Stuck on You co-star Eva Mendes was spotted ringing in the new year with him, Ben Affleck, and Jennifer Lopez in Las Vegas, and a source told Page Six they were definitely together. Neither Matt nor Eva ever confirmed anything, and the whisper faded as quickly as it appeared. Vegas rumors, always dramatic, rarely verified. And now, the love story that actually stuck. While filming Stuck on You in Miami in April 2003, Matt wandered into a bar after a long shoot and locked eyes with the bartender across a crowded room, Luciana Barroso, a single mom with zero interest in movie star chaos. 2 years later, he proposed, and on December 9, 2005, they married in a quiet civil ceremony at New York City Hall, with only Luciana's young daughter and then Mayor Michael Bloomberg present. Ben Affleck wasn't even there. That's how low-key this man wanted his big day. The couple went on to have 3 more daughters together, renewed their vows in a star-studded 2013 St. Lucia ceremony officiated by Jimmy Kimmel, and have now been married for 2 decades. Matt himself has said the secret to their staying power is simply luck. But I'd argue it's also knowing exactly what you want after 2 decades of very public heartbreak. Sometimes the plot twist really is, the quiet ones win. And there you have it, my loves. From a Harvard sweetheart who inspired an Oscar-winning script, to 2 very public, very messy A-list romances, to finally finding his person behind a Miami bar, Matt Damon proves that even the most tabloid-worn hearts can land somewhere steady. Until next time, keep loving loudly. This is Mr. Love, signing off.